All right, boys and girls, welcome to another TNT fight live from the Pigeon Coop. Guys are getting things going. I have some really weird comments for what's going on right now, but we'll just leave it at that. So hang tight, where the action's getting ready to go on. We're going to watch Jason Welker and Steve Oder battle it out, playing some 8-ball, race to 10. I'll get some specifics on it as far as what they're doing with, uh, breaks and things like that. I didn't have to ask. I just got over here and got all set up. We are live from the Pigeon Coop here in Rock Falls, Illinois. So hang tight. We'll get to the action in just a second. Check out the got some stuff flowing across there. You'll see coming up Saturday. Jim Fridley and James Brashaw are going to battle it out 8-ball in a race to 18. That ought to be a real good one. And you can see some information on how to get yourself set up for a fight night if you'd like. Just get a hold of us. And of course, you can follow us on all our different social markets whenever you want to find out what's going on. There's all kinds: Snapchat, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and of course our website, buddiswiser.net. They're getting ready to go. They're flipping for it, and it sounds like they're going to do rack your own. I didn't hear if it was winner or alternate break. So we'll find out here in a second. Give me just a minute, and I'll be back on the mic, and we'll get to talking this match out. So hang tight, enjoy the show. We got all kinds of action coming up for you today, so hang tight. It's gonna be a good one. All right, I think I got it somewhat shared out. So See, Steve's working the table pretty nicely. So they're playing 8-ball race to 10. I think I talked about that. This is actually going to be a really good matchup. Um, Jason's been playing quite a bit. From what I understand, he's been playing pretty good too. And what they're telling me, Steve's been playing pretty much lights out lately, getting some good practice in. I'm switching back and forth, Matt. I kind of wait for him to shoot, and let him wander around. So, is that one any better for you, Matt? What did he just do? Ooh, just missed it. Jason's got his work cut out for him. Full table to take care of. They switched sets. I don't think they're using Hollywood's set of balls. I'm not sure. I can't remember. I don't know if they switched them or not, honestly. I wasn't paying much attention. Jason's got some options here. He can work the table here pretty decently, and if he gets into trouble, oh, that wasn't great. But I'll bring Steve back to the table with a good chance to get up 1-0 here. See if he can put this away real quick. And he does. Steve jumps up to a 1-0 lead. We'll be right back.
Build your dreams. Call CBM Construction 815-716-6727. Offering all your construction needs from remodeling to new builds, as well as heating and cooling services and installation. If it needs done, CBM is ready to serve you with their professional service. Inside and out, Bill builds it best. Licensed, bonded, and insured, CBM Construction has you covered. Check them out on Facebook and give them a call to get your estimate today. CBM Construction.
been sitting here talking with my microphone off for 10 freaking minutes. Sorry about that, James. Good call. Jack, yes, there's no spot. It's played up even. I've been sitting here calling the match and didn't realize I forgot to push my button. Sorry about that, guys. He just, Jason's, I've been, of course, probably the best commentary I've ever done. Jason's working on trying to get this 8-ball untied here, and he just can't manage it. Keeps getting all the way around it. Sorry, but I'm glad you said something, James. Thanks. He's been trying to get that 8-ball broke out. Now it looks like he almost hung himself up behind that 5-ball there. Oh, you know, all the money I make gets in my way of keeping things in line, James. You know, I'm so too busy counting all the money I take in. Jason's really perplexed here. I think he might be able to get to it, but I don't think he knows what he's going to do with it or what he's going to do after it because he still has to get to that 8-ball. I think there's enough room. I think there's enough room for him. All right. It's when you stop giving me shit that I'm going to be worried, James. Oh, and so now, so after all those times of trying to get to it to hit it, and he couldn't get the right angle to do it, he finally gets the angle to do it and then doesn't even hit it. He just kind of stops himself right on top of it, making that way harder than it needs to be. So let's see what he comes up with here. You guys having trouble hearing me? Try to turn it up a little bit here. Huh? I was trying to. I got a little bit of music playing in the background, so I was trying to keep from it. Is that any better? Let's see what Jason can come up with here. This 8-ball. It's like he just tried to get ahead and make Steve's next shot a little tougher than it need to be. All right. That's going to bring Steve to the table now. See what he can. Oof. He hits that pretty badly. I'm not going to lie. So I'm going to bring Jason to the table here. Jason's going to cut it into the bottom corner of your screen there. Sorry, I guess that didn't make a lot of sense. Right there where the 8-ball went. So Jason gets himself on the board and ties it up. All right. It looks like it's. Ask him. Are you guys alternating or winter break? I don't know. He didn't answer me. I'll ask him after breaks. I heard something. A couple fall here. Okay, so it's winter break. It worked out that weird for a second there. I couldn't tell because. So yeah, it's winter break. So looks like Jason's gonna. He was looking at a stripe there for a second. Oh. He did take the stripes. So he's looking at this 12 ball right now. Comes around and gets shape on that 9 ball. Sorry, I'm a little distracted right at the moment. Kind of looking at a couple different things real quick. At some point, I'm expecting. I mean, they were kind of warming up when I got here, so I know they're both, not coming into the game cold. And I know Jason probably practiced it up till this because like he said, he's got a nice diamond at home that he plays on. I'm not sure about. Pretty sure Steve's got somewhere that he practices. I'm just not sure where. He play this. Plays the 11. Punches through the center there and left himself kind of I'm not sure if he was trying to get shape on the 10. He fell short. He bumped into the 1 and the 6, or if he was playing to get better shape on the 14. But nice shot on the 14, so he didn't turn his attention out to the 10 ball. Looks like he's going for an extension. Reach across here to make the shot on the 10. He's going to have to get the cue ball to travel back up middle of the table or better. That's quite the reach he's got going on there. I think he probably wanted a little more out of that, but I think he should be all right. Play that on the side. Looks like he should get up on the. And he does. So that'll put Jason up 2-1 now. Don't forget, check out all the TNT socials: Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat. All kinds of ways to get a hold of us. And of course, you can see budiswiser.net, the website. You get pre-registered for tournaments when we get back to shooting. So, you can also right now at budiswiser.net, for those of you playing in the Rock Falls Summer League, you can go over to budiswiser.net. Sorry about that. You can go over to budiswiser.net, and up at the top you'll see Rock Falls ACS sign up. You can click on that and get your team signed up, and that'll get sent right over to Teresa so she can get things prepared and be on top of it for when we go. So there's not a lot of time between sign-ups and the bars opening and getting going. So that way she's trying her best to get ahead of the game. So just make sure when you fill that out, you go over and you'll need at least the name of all 4, at least 4 players. Jason's visibly upset. Nice break that scratches up in the top corner. So now it's going to bring Steve down open table with ball in hand. So if you know you're playing for sure, definitely go over there and check that out and get signed up. And like I said, it'll go right to her, so she'll get everything and she'll be able to get you set up. Steve's going to check out the table. They're playing ball in, I believe, ball in hand after the break, so they're not playing out of the kitchen. Looks like Steve is looking at going. I think he's looking at the stripes there. Making a couple of decisions. Cleaning off some stuff. Hey Ryan, what's up? Oh! Caught a piece of that 4 ball trying to put that. Leave the 14 on the side. And bring Jason back to the table, and it's still going to be open for Jason. I am not 100% sure on that. That part I didn't ask about, Brian. Let's see, Jason's checking out the table, figure out what he wants to do. Looks like he's going to go after the stripes as well. They obviously look pretty good. Both guys looking for him. Plays that nice down in the corner. See, the 13 might be a problem. It's kind of in between stuff. So it might be a little issue. He's going to turn his attention up the table for the 10 ball there. Nice shot. He didn't get where he wanted to be at all here. Wanted the cue ball a little farther up the table. Looks like he's going to more than likely have to play the 14 because he doesn't have a lot of other clean options. Let's see what he's going to do here. Don't be shy. Jump in the chat box or the comment section and say, hey, let me know you're here, who you're rooting for. And you're also more than welcome to be a bigger part of the show if you want. You can give me a call, 833-868-7665. Jason's still studying the table here. He's looking ahead to a shot or two, it looks like. Plays at 14 nicely. Pushed the 11 a little bit, but I think he cleared to be able to play looks like the 15 down in the corner. I think that's what he's looking at. It's hard to tell. I'll look around. I think I'm trying to remember. Hey Wes, what's going on, buddy? I think I know a couple people that might. Let me think on it. There's one or two people I think might have one. Nice shot on the 15. Gets it down there. Bumps the 3 ball. Kind of gets a little snug on the 9. I think that's the 9. Or no, it's the 13. Sorry. It's a little snug on the 13. But I think he can work with it. He's going to turn his attention up table. Likely to play this 11 ball. Now he's found himself in a little predicament here. He's probably gonna have to kick at something here. Kind of cue ball got bunched up behind the 8 ball there at the spot. Oh no, he's got the 9 ball sitting in the corner. I'm sorry, I didn't see that. I'm watching the game more or less on my monitors here, my little monitor, and it's sometimes a little fuzzy. I got my back to them so that I don't bother them too much when I'm talking. Excuse me. So that actually helped out. I thought he was a little more tied up because I thought that was the 1 ball there. Now he's going to play this 13 all the way up. And then comes back over real nice for the 8 ball. So this actually should this will put Jason up 3-1 now. Big shout out to Bill over at CBM Construction. Doing a bunch to help us bring these streams to you guys and keep them free. Do everything we can to grow and promote our sport, which means giving as much exposure as we can, showing as much as we can, so you're not stuck sitting at home and watching axe throwing or spike ball or any of these other weird, goofy things that they keep showing on ESPN in the middle of the night. Bill Lilly and CBM Construction are one of our many fantastic sponsors. So make sure you definitely check them out and give them a call. Bill will hook you up. He builds some really cool. I'm still stuck on the catio. It's the coolest thing, and they seem to be really popular. People are building all kinds of these little enclosure things for their cats to be able to get outside. And Bill built this one. It was cool. It was really neat. So Jason's gonna break up the 5th rack of the set now. Nice break. Looks like he got 3. Did he get 3? 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Nope, there's one hit. We got 2. Maybe only 1 actually. No, I can't count. My mathing isn't working. It's early. Let's see what he decides to do. He's gonna play a combination. Play the 4 ball. Jason's gonna be shooting at the solids now. Now you can kind of see the way he's moving around the table. Like he's a little more comfortable than he was when the match first started. Looks like he's found his groove a little bit. His shots seem a lot more confident. Not that he wasn't or isn't a confident shooter, but I'm just saying, you can see the difference from the beginning of the match. You're kind of a little, I don't know. They seemed a little. They weren't. The shot attackers, for lack of a better word, just weren't as confident as they were. Well, they are now, as they are now. Yeah. I guess he found his groove, found the groove on the table, so he's able to feel a little better about the shots he's taken. He's gonna turn his attention to this 5 ball here. Plays that nicely. Looking at the 3 ball. Trying to decide. He's got the 2, 3, and the 6 left here. You can see he's plotting. He's plotting his 8 ball shot already. He's already looked at it a couple times, trying to decide what ball he wants to come off of for the 8 ball. So, his choices are the 3 and the 6 right now. So he's gonna play the 3. Let the cue ball roll. Oh no, he drew. I don't think he got back enough to clear that 2 ball. Now the 2 ball clears the 6 into the corner, which gives him a nice shot on the 6 on the reel to be able to just put a little draw on and come back and play the 8. Ooh, he overdrew it. A little too much power on it, but I think he's going to be okay. So he puts that away, and he'll go 4-1 now. All right, so comes Jason now. Break the 6th rack of the set. Those of you just joined us, they're playing winner breaks. Nice break by Jason. Wow. Really nice break. Open table. See what he's going to do here. Oh, Eric, if you're not, Mr. Naretto, if you're not watching, I have to message you. I just came up with sort of a really good idea. Oh, excuse me. Jason's contemplating where to start. I like about Jason, when you watch Jason shoot, is you can see, you can really see. I mean, most most players do it, but with Jason, you can really see him plotting out his game. I mean, you can see him going, plotting almost every shot all the way through. Yeah, James, he's kind of a monster there. It's working for him too. I mean, that last one set him up for a nice break and run before Steve didn't even get up. I don't know if that shot went to part of Jason's plan. He looks a little befuddled. That's a cool word, befuddled. He's trying to figure out what to do now. I'm not sure if his sleeve didn't go where he wanted it, or excuse me. He's going to turn his attention up here to the 6 ball. He's suddenly not hitting where he wants or getting his sleeves. He seems to be kind of under hitting things, or I think he might have overhit. I'm almost wondering if he was trying to get down for that 1 ball. See, plotting where he wants to leave. Let's see, he's going to try to play that. He's going to play the 5 ball and try to work his way to the 2. He wanted to get up on that 11. He did, but unfortunately, back a little too much. So he's kind of hooked on it now. He's going to have to figure something out here, which is going to be tough because he can't get to anything. I mean, he can't get up to the 1 ball, and the 2 ball won't go anywhere from where it's at. I think he just called the bank shot. I think he's going to, or called this bottom pocket here. I think he's going to try to kick it in. Nice. Nice shot. Brings the cue ball out past center table towards the top, giving himself options. He can get both the 1 and the 2 if he wants. So it's just going to be a decision on which ball he wants to come off to play the 8. You can see he's looking over the options for both. Turn around and decide he's going to play the 1 ball up in the corner. Let's draw on there. Thank you. You can see the look on his face. He's wondering if he got enough for it. If he can get it in there. Because he almost has to be able to play it and stop that cue ball dead, or let it run down the table. And that didn't work out. Left himself pretty. Not that I switch that over. Sorry about that. He tried to push the cue ball through and get around to the. Get around there, but he ended up clipping the Steve stripes there, and the cue ball kind of died. Look at that shot. Wow. That was pretty impressive. That'll put Jason up 5-1. Don't forget, coming up next Saturday, right here live from the Pigeon Coop, you're going to see the flyer here in a second. Jim Fridley, James Bradshaw are going to battle it out, playing 8-ball, race to 18. It's going to be a pretty nice match. Definitely want to make sure that you have liked and followed the TNT page and liked and subscribed to the YouTube channel. And make sure your live notifications on. Because that is going to be a heck of a match to watch. So definitely going to want to be around for that. So 7th racket is set. Here comes Jason to break. See if he continues along with these monster breaks he's been having. Uh-oh. Well, that doesn't work. Well, Steve gets to leave his chair now. Make a trip to the table. Hopefully he remembers how to get there. It's been a minute. Yeah, Jason's not messing around, is he, Jack? So I was sitting there thinking the kick on the 7 was a really nice shot until he jumped the 8. Steve got his eyes on something. Looks like he's ready to go here. He's going to play the 11, I think that is. Yep. Cue ball travels, bumps the 7, gives him some options. More than likely, he'll come up here and get that 15 and the 10 balls tied up there. He's got a good chance of taking care of it right now if he wants. He's looking at some other stuff on the table as far as where to go afterwards. He's going to play this ball on the side. 10 ball, I think it is. Oh, no, I'm sorry. Oh. That was a 14. Cue ball came tight to the side rail. Gives a shot on the 9 ball. I think it goes past the 5. Looks like it goes past the 5. Don't forget, share us out with your friends. Start a watch party. Hang tight. Throw it up on a big screen on this great Memorial Day. Check local listings. Started raining on my way up here. I don't know where. So he rolled that 9 ball and nice. Cue ball came across. Now he's going to take care of this 10-15. Sorry. Plays the 15 cue ball. Rolls up just a little bit. Now I think he's going to have to decide between the 10 ball and the 12 ball down here. Oh, no, he's still got the 13. I'm sorry. Is that the 13? Yeah. My colors are all wacky. I can't tell what I'm looking at here. Excuse my noise for a second. There we go. He's surveying the table. Yeah, I'm not sure, but I think the camera's literally making the guy look taller than he really is. I mean, you guys know Steve, we had to move the camera just so we could get him all in there, otherwise it looked like he didn't have a head. Uh-oh. Did he get over enough? And he can play the 13 on the side, okay. We can't sharpen up this. Sorry if that camera's going all funny. I was trying to change something here. Trying to brighten some stuff up real quick. Steve's still looking around. He didn't get quite the angle I think he wanted on the. He didn't get quite the angle I think he wanted on the Puts it away nicely. Is he going to get the 8-ball still? It looks like he is. Sorry if you guys were watching me make that adjustment on the camera there. See if he can get it. There we go. Nice. Nice shooting by Steve. Get himself close the gap a little bit. So 5-2. He's only down 3 now. Race to 10. 8-ball live here at the Pigeon Coop in Rock Falls, Illinois. TNT fights. If you're watching us on YouTube, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. Click on the bell. Turn on your notifications. If you're watching us on Facebook, make sure you hit like and follow on the TNT Facebook page and turn on your live notifications so you don't miss a thing. Got quite a bit of action for you today. We got this match. And then coming up a little later at 3 o'clock, we're going to have Don Koltoff, who you saw yesterday, play a couple of good matches. He's going to be playing Michael Goodman, which should be a really good match for sure. So here we go. It's the 8th rack of the set now. Steve's going to break. Let's see what Steve's going to. I haven't seen him break in a minute, so let's see what it looks like here. Not a bad break. Didn't drop anything, unfortunately, so that's going to bring Jason to the table with a chance to take control back. We're playing winner breaks, so Jason's going to start over in the side. I can tell what it was. So he's shooting stripes now. He's going to play the 15. More than likely we will start another stream after this for that match. I'm not sure how many sets these guys are playing. We'll find out. But after this match gets over, we'll stop this stream and we'll start another one. Jason's taking a look around here, see what he wants to do. Jason Welker's dog's over here. He's really excited. Jason's taking a look. There's a little, as you can see, there's quite the little wad down there. Kind of surprises me they took the stripes with it. But it looks like he's... Oh, he tried to cut that 13 and didn't quite go because it was a good breakout shot. Cal, I'm not sure. Like I said, I'm not sure if they're. I'm not even sure how many sets they're playing. I'll find out here in a minute. I'll let you know as soon as I find out. So, this one kind of snuck up on me too. I found out about it in the middle of the first match yesterday. So Steve's shooting at the stripes, or the solids. He's going up table to play the 5-ball. Puts that away. Cue ball travels side rail to almost the other side rail. Thank you, Hollywood. There you go, Cal. Looks like they are playing 2, and they're going to play 1 9-ball set. So. What's up, Sean Ann? How you doing, buddy? Hollywood, I'm working on something right now. It's a pretty interesting opportunity, I think. Um, Steve's taking a look at what to do next. He kind of put himself in a weird spot. He's going to be shooting over a ball here. Well, maybe if he plays a 4 ball, he won't be out. But um, he was playing a combination. Didn't quite work out for him. So let's bring Jason back to the table. Jeez, I cannot type. My big old fat fingers are not working with me today. So let's see. Jason's going to play the 11 on the side. Puts it away nicely. Cue ball comes to just ahead of the spot. Yes, we have Hollywood. Yes, yeah, carved just below the commandments. Jason's working his way around. He's going to try to slice this 13 in between here. 2 and the 6 into the corner. Nice shot. Plays off both. Comes a little high. I don't think he can get that in there. He came up just a little high. What he's going to do here. I don't think he can get it to go there. And I think that 3 ball's too far up to try to play off of it. Oh, that was a lot more room than I thought there. Whoa, beautiful shot. Hangs himself up on the 3 ball. Let's see what happens here. Yeah, Brandon, I saw that match with you. That was the one that was just on G1 the other day, right? That was a nice match. Looks like we're going to see another kick shot. He's called the 9 ball up in the top corner there. Oh, he manages to get a good hit, so that'll bring Steve back to the table now. Got some work to do. Get back in this game. It's been some great pool this weekend here. He's going to come down and play that 2 ball. Draws over so we can play the 6 ball. Plays the 6 nicely in the corner. Cue ball comes back, gives him options. More than likely, you're going to see him go up to the top of the table and play the 4 ball. Well, he might actually play the 3. Gets the 3 ball nicely. Oh, Michael Goodman. You still play pool? I had to mess with you, Mike. We seeing Mike play a little later today. Scheduled for 3 o'clock with Don Koltoff right here at the coop. Steve does a nice job of coming up and taking care of business, puts that away and closes the gap just a little more. So got ourselves a match, boys and girls. Steve's not going down without a fight.
Build your dreams. Call CBM Construction 815-716-6727. Offering all your construction needs from remodeling to new builds, as well as heating and cooling services and installation. If it needs done, CBM is ready to serve you with their professional service. Inside and out, Bill builds it best. Licensed, bonded, and insured, CBM Construction has you covered. Check them out on Facebook and give them a call to get your estimate today. CBM Construction.
Hollywood, that's. I laugh because it wouldn't surprise me. Here we go. 9th rack of the set. 5-3. Welker's favor. Mr. Oder to break. Ironically, I just realized I'm wearing a Black Rose t-shirt. Mr. Oder plays out there with Black Rose. Nice break-ish. Things kind of wadded up. It started to open up and then wadded up and scratched in the corner. So that's going to bring Jason table ball in hand. Looks like Harley wants to help him figure it out. Jason, this is not a pretty layout. This will explain the look on Jason's face. This is what he's looking at, and it's not pretty. He's definitely got some work ahead of him. This is probably, if I had to guess, if it is a run out, it's a hard one for sure. Definitely not a bunch of quick, easy shots for sure. So, don't forget to join us in the chat box on either YouTube or Facebook, wherever you're watching. Be part of the show, and of course, you can always give us a call 833-868-7665. Let us know what you think about the match so far, who you're rooting for, something like that. So he's going to start with the solid. He's going to play his 4-ball. That's the cue ball kind of roll just off. He definitely had a plan, that for sure. There's no way, looking at the way that was laid out, that he didn't. Oh, Jason's taking a look here. Sorry, I'm having a conversation, trying to set up another match here. Oh. Plays a 7 all the way up. Nice shot. See him pondering his next one there. Trying to decide where he wants to leave it when he gets done. Oops, I'm trying to. Why is my chat not scrolling? He's definitely nowhere near where he was pointing to when I saw him plotting that one, but. Nice shot. It's tied up pretty good. He managed to get it. He's gonna play this 3 now. The big thing here is play this 3 and get this cue ball. Oh no, the 8-ball's gonna go up in the top corner. It's gonna clear that and give himself a nice box with the stuff in the corner. He puts that away. He'll give himself. Puts himself up to 6-3. All right, so here comes Mr. Welker to break up the 10th rack of the set here. A nice out on that last one. Oh. Another nice break from Welker. Dropped a few, including the cue ball, so going to bring Steve to the table. Ball in hand. See what he's going to do. So he's going to come up here and start with the 5-ball, go after the solids. So Steve's going to shoot the solids. He's looking pretty confident working around there. He's got a nice layout. Jason put away quite a few of the solids on the break right before he scratched, so he's going to cut the 1-ball here. Nice shot. He's going to bump this 3. Bumps the 3 in, it'll give him the 6. He can play that down. Yeah, he should be out here, actually. Play the 6, stop it, play this 3, come back off the rail just a little bit, play the 8 back where he played the 6. Maybe a quick recovery for Steve here, hopefully. Hopefully I didn't commentary curse him, man. Oh, he comes up nice. Great shape. Real simple cut down here. Puts it away, closes the gap back to 2. Steve Oder, 4. Jason Welker, 6. Coming up next week, live from the Pigeon Coop, it's going to be Jim Fridley, James Brashaw playing to 18, some 8-ball. It's going to be a great match. So make sure that you have all your notifications turned on wherever you watch, YouTube or Facebook, or you follow us on Twitter and can't decide where to watch us. We post all our live streams get posted on Twitter as well, so you know where we're going to be and what's going to go on. So The match next week should start around 6ish or so. Just giving Jim some wiggle room because Jim likes to work. So he's not going to miss an opportunity. So here we go. 11th bracket set. Mr. Oder to break. Those just joining us, we're playing winner breaks. 8 ball to 10. Nice break. He needed that. 2, 3, possibly 4. He got 3 on that for sure. Good break. So he's going to work his way around the table, see where he wants to start. A lot of stuff going on in our chat box right now. You guys play nice over there. Will make me get a moderator for the chat room. Looks like Steve's going to go with the solids. Plays the 1 ball down in the corner. A nice shot. He's looking real confident right now. He's looking for his chance to keep Jason planted in that seat over there in the corner. Nice shot. Gets clear of the little bundle. Can come up to the top table now and work his way around. More likely we'll play the 4. Try to set up for a nice little stop shot. Maybe just a little roll on the 3 so he can play the 7. He might bring the cue ball back down, but no, he has to. He won't go past the 14. That 7 should go all the way down, past the 2 into the corner. Oh no, he went for the break. Very nicely played. So I give him the option now to play either one, but he'll play the 2, maybe. I think it may be kind of hard to play the 7 anywhere to get back to where you need it for the 2, because you have to leave a big angle in the middle of the table. Or he's looking at how to come off the 2 to play the 7 in case he plays the 2 first. Or how to get back to the 2 after the 7. Oh, that was harsh. He obviously could tell he was trying to put some draw on there to not work out well for him. So it's going to bring Jason to the table. Luckily, he got a good hit out of it, so he didn't give up ball in hand. So let's see what Jason can do here. Jason's going to come up here and cut the 10 ball. Puts that away pretty nicely. I will look here in just a second, Wes. And if I like it that nobody seems too concerned that Hollywood is doing all this ass naked from his tub. He's going to come across and play the side ball. Comes around nice. He should be able to split this mess up down here. Get the 15 and open up the 9. Oh, no, sorry, that's a 13. The color is still a little goofy. I have to hook up my Hollywood monitor so I can see what's going on. Yeah, that was pretty harsh, wasn't it, James? So he's gonna have to play the 13 probably off. I think he might be able to cut it clean, but he might. The 8 ball should slide right past the. Should slide right past that 2 ball. So Jason puts that away and covers it, closes the gap or opens the gap back up. 7-4. All right, so Mr. Welker got the 12th rack of the set. I almost said 15th. There we go. A little more to his liking. Things spread out, made a couple. Let's see what he's going to go next. See, he's already looking over the table. Coming up with a plan. We'll go back, change the weapons. That's the other one I need. Good job, Hollywood. I forgot all about that. I need to fix that one up real quick. My camera's bugging out over there. Need to jump over there and see if something happened. That's one, like I said, that's one of the things I really like about watching Jason play is just you can see him really working out a lot of shots ahead. You know, I mean, like most people do it, you know, but with Jason, you can really see him working it out. Like coming up with a plan of where he wants things to be. Nice shot, but he doesn't look happy about something. Jason pondering at something. Looks a little stuck. He's not sure where to go after this. He's at 7 all the way up. Very nice shot. Same guy. Shoots a 4 up and misses it. So Steve's going to get a chance to come back here and see what he can do. Steve starts cutting. I don't even see what that was, to be perfectly honest. It's a 15. That's what I thought it was, but I wasn't sure. He's not happy about that shot at all. Excuse me. He's definitely looking at some stuff. He's going to try to. Nice shot. That opened things up for him. Hollywood does some pretty good commentary from the bathtub in the chat room. No, he almost bumped it out of there. Tried, but it didn't quite make it out quite as far as he wanted it to, I don't think. I don't know if she is. I think it might be that way around. I think the dog's playing with her. Now, I'm guessing the way he's looking at this shot. I'm guessing we might see some funk laid down here. I'm not sure where he's going with it. He's cut. I don't know what he's doing. I'm not sure he knows what he's doing yet. Okay, I will let her know. I will send her over in front of the camera here in a second. All right, so here he decided what he's doing now. I still don't know what it is. Oh, he keeps trying to get some wicked draw because I knew he was going to try to put some funk on there to try to come around the backside of that 12 ball. So he got himself caught up with that miscue again. He's getting lucky, and at least he's not fouling, giving up ball in hand with it, but still definitely not where you want to be. Yeah, by the way, I meant to say, ask you, Hollywood, how's it sound? Nothing too bad in the background or anything like that. So, Jason plays a little safety there, or defensive play, keeping Steve from being able to get to the 10 ball, and really no pocket for the 12 ball. So, Steve's gonna look around and see what he's got to do here. Hey Donnie, what's going on? Steve tries to get a little defensive and ends up getting that ball in hand. Moves the 3 ball down the way, so now there's a good chance we might see a little bit of sportsmanship here. That's the word. Let's see what Ryan's or Jason's gonna do. So Jason comes up, punches in the 10 ball, locks the cue ball up on the. Well, this game's gonna get interesting now. We're gonna be here a minute with this play. Steve's 12 balls now locked up in there on the rail, tying up a couple of Jasons. So Jason thought he had ball in hand there, grabs up the cue ball, and yeah, so he gives that ball in hand to Steve there with that, just grabbing up the cue ball. He thought he had it, but he didn't. I don't know if you could hear him in the background or not, but as you could hear him say, it probably wasn't Probably wasn't a horrible pickup. Steve looked like he has a plan. He's got to be careful because if obviously pocketing this ball is going to be difficult from here. Even playing a safety, it's going to have to be really well thought out. So, hey Daniel, how you doing? Welcome to the stream, my friend. Don't forget to be part of the show. Jump in the chat box wherever you're watching, YouTube or on Facebook. And you can also, if you'd like, give us a call, 833-868-7665. You can text us, message the TNT Facebook page. Steve's really pondering now because this is a tough spot. I mean, he's going to make sure he doesn't jump on. Nice shot there. Frees up his 12 ball, ties the cue ball up on the 5 and up on the rail, not leaving Jason a lot of shots. I don't think he can do much with the 5 ball. Don't think he can do much with the 3 ball. Mike, we have one more match coming up around 3, right after this match. Oh, he was able to get out of that. I didn't think he could get the 3 that one. He almost probably could have made that, actually. But I think he left that 12 ball to Steve. I think Steve can get it. Oh, he knew as soon as he hit it, he missed it. You could hear him talking. As soon as he hit it, he knew it wasn't good. Jason's going to come up here and play this 4 ball. Pretty sure that 5 slides behind the 12, so. Hey, looks like Trent just wandered in. Oh, he was trying to miss that. Yeah, that was, Jason just said, oh. So Jason manages to get out there pretty nicely. So he'll go up 8-4.
Build your dreams. Call CBM Construction 815-716-6727. Offering all your construction needs from remodeling to new builds, as well as heating and cooling services and installation. If it needs done, CBM is ready to serve you with their professional service. Inside and out, Bill builds it best. Licensed, bonded, and insured, CBM Construction has you covered. Check them out on Facebook and give them a call to get your estimate today. CBM Construction.
All right, here we go. 13th rack of the set. Mr. Welker to break. He's up 4 games right now in a race to 10. 8-4. We're playing 8 ball right now, and then sounds like we'll have a 9 ball match just after this. Been a pretty good match so far. I'm not gonna lie. There's been some good moments, a couple good runs, breaking runs, some very nice clean outs. Jason with a nice 8 ball jump to finish the game. Both of them seem to find a groove and ride it real good for a rack or 2, and then hit a speed bump and things get a little out of hand. Jason's gonna pop that 11 in there. Come over here for the. I think this might be trouble for. I think this might be trouble for Steve. It's looking like Jason might be out here. Oh, Steve's stuff's on the other side of the table. Wow, he went the hard way around there for that. Looks like he's gonna put this one away to put himself on the hill. And there you have it. Mr. Welker's on the hill. Don't forget, coming up next week, live from the Pigeon Coop, Jim Fridley, James Brashaw are going to battle it out in some 8-ball in a race to 18. It's going to be a great match. So make sure you have all your notifications turned on wherever you happen to watch. And follow us on Twitter or Facebook, any of our socials. We try to post everything out as much as we can on all of them, so make sure you follow us everywhere you can. Of course, check out budweiser.net, which I'm not going to lie, I've been slacking a little bit with the website because, especially with everything going on with all the tournaments not happening and things like that, I've been a little behind. So here we go. 14th rack of the set. Mr. Welker to break. Uh-oh. Oof. Man, everything there spread out for a second, and then it all just kind of came back together and just bundled back up right there just off the spot, about the center of the table. It didn't make anything, so Steve's gonna have to deal with this now. Oh, Daniel, I think it's like an, I don't know, Hollywood's gonna answer here in a second. I know it. But I want to say it's about an hour or something. I think hour and a half maybe. Depends on how you drive. How you drive and what road they're tearing apart today. Well, Steve's surveying this mess. This is not a pretty table. So I think Steve's gonna go with the stripes. Puts the 12-ball right in the corner. Doesn't get any better though. That shot didn't open nothing up. Steve looks like he's got a plan though. He's moving around pretty nicely. Oh. You could tell he had breakout on his mind there. He really put a lot into that one. Oh, Michael, I'm sorry I forgot to tell her. I'll tell her after this match. By the way, sorry about that. So that's going to find Jason to the table now. He's shooting the solids. Still quite a little mess, for sure. Maybe we can get Hollywood to stop touching himself in the bathtub. We can get him out here to commentate. That'll be interesting. Nice shot there. 2-ball. There's a 4-ball. Comes up just enough. He should be able to play the 5. Trying to decide where he wants to be. He got to where he was looking for me. Have the angle he wants to try to slide this 3-ball past the 9. and like I said, I just a lot of different things about players that I enjoy watching when they. I think it might be 8-1. Hans. Uh, we were talking earlier. I actually had to move the camera a little bit so when he was on the far one side of the table, we weren't cutting his head off. So it gives him an unfair advantage on these 7-footers over the reaches. He almost has to choke up. It's interesting. Jason didn't get quite where he wanted to be, and you can see he's kind of pondering now what he needs to do. Appreciate you guys all hanging out with us today on Memorial Day. Hopefully you took a moment to remember and respect all those that gave the ultimate sacrifice for us to have these opportunities to be able to sit around and do this stuff, playing pool and sit and watch it and stuff like that. And make sure you, if you haven't, you do take a moment to just kind of sit back and reflect and remember them. A lot of very good people did great things to give us the freedoms we enjoy, even though right now it might not seem like we're enjoying many of them, but TNT appreciate everything that they and their families have done for us. Jason's he's in the spot, trying to decide where to go first and then what to do off of it. I think he's going to try to cut the 1 ball now. Is my button not working here? Alright, sorry about that. I had to make noises. My button wasn't working right. There we go. Almost like there's something was stuck in there or something. Might have to go see my friends over at DC Computers in Dixon, Illinois. They can help me out there. I'm having a button issue. Got himself in a tough spot. He got a little more roll out of that cue ball than he wanted. It's just like I said, it's cool to see his thinking process at the table. You know what I mean? Oof. Didn't quite get where he wanted there, so Steve's going to come to the table with a real good chance now to. What the? All right, guess it helps if I push the button. Did it again. I was talking with the button off. Steve finds his way out of that little mess and keeps the match alive. Closes the gap up to 4 now. So Steve's going to come out and break the 15th rack of this set. God dang it! I'm having some issues right now, man. My button is not cooperating at all. There we go. So Steve Oder down 4. And race to 10. Needs this break badly. going to have to do his best to keep Jason moved to the table to stay in this one. We're going to have a 9-ball race after this. I'm not sure what they're going to in that one. We'll find out. He opened the table up pretty decently. It's definitely not an easy out by any means, but we've seen Jason make see what he's going to go for here. Don't forget, if you're watching us on YouTube, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. Click on the bell, turn on your notification. Ow. So you don't miss a thing. If you're watching us on Facebook, make sure you hit the like and follow button. Turn on your live notifications so you don't miss a thing. Good long day of pool coming at you today. We got this match here. Getting close to finishing up the first set. And then, hey Jesse, what's going on, buddy? Wow, it actually... Well, that's a cool thing to know, Jesse. I'm glad you made a comment on the YouTube side, because I just found out that when you do that, it comes through on the same chat page, so I don't miss it. So, cool, and thank you. How you doing, buddy? We need to get you on a match with somebody soon. Kind of surprised Hollywood hasn't... You haven't been a part of Hollywood's call-outs. And my camera keeps blinking funny. What's going on over there? Go check that out here in a second. And I forgot to do it again. They're in a big hurry. I appreciate all you guys hanging out with us wherever you're watching us, over on YouTube or on Facebook. Hope you're enjoying it. Hope you're having a great Memorial Day. Did it stop raining yet? I can't tell in here. Holy crap, I think Hollywood just wandered down here. Hang on a second. I'll be right back. Well, you are welcome. AAA. Hollywood has appeared. Hollywood has joined us. See if we can strap a microphone on him here in a minute. Oh, crap, that thing was open, huh? Oh. That's part of me. There we go. Okay, sorry about that. Where'd he go? There he is. All right, kind of missing some of the action. Hey there, Mark. How you doing? Thanks for swinging by and checking out the stream. I'm gonna have to tell him about that one, James. He's not on his phone looking at it now. He just came in here. We're gonna see if we can get a microphone on him. Right now, he's become friends with Welker's dog. Yeah, my other camera is all goofed up right now. That's why I'm not switching. See. I don't know what happened. I've lost a camera here. So we're going to be on this one for just a few minutes while I figure out what happened. Trying to figure out what happened here. All right. I don't know, James. Let me ask Hollywood here. I'm gonna jump off the mic for just a second here. Well, let's finish this match. I'm having a problem with the camera. I have to figure it out. I'm not sure what it is. So that doesn't look good for Steve. So we're gonna reset some scores. I'll let you guys check out some flyers on how to get yourself your own match set up, and I'll be back in just a second with their next set. Jason Welker takes that one 10-5. Right back. All right. Okay. Sorry about that. Oh, got my other camera going. So they're going to play 8-ball again, and they're going to race to 10. But this, I think, if I heard them right. Oh, hey, go stand in front of that camera for a second. Yeah, you're supposed to go wave. Michael, I don't know if you're still watching, but here you go. She's coming. There she is. All right. There you go, Mike. We got you hooked up. Sorry it took so long. I gotta change some stuff. Give me 1 second, Steve. All right, here we go. Steve's gonna break the first rack. He won the flip on that one. So, like I said, they're gonna race. They're playing 8-ball again. Race to 10, and I know. I just um, Jason's giving him 2 on the wire, so Steve's going to 8, and ouch. Jason's going to 10. Do you want your microphone? I think you could be all right sitting there. They ain't gonna. I can't see them. I can't see them. Well, I'm gonna say you could sit there and watch. I think you'd be all right. I talk way louder. Trying to talk Hollywood into commentating. He's being a wiener. Jason's at the table trying to decide what he wants to do. Let's make sure we. you might be right, Mike. Ouch. Excuse me, trying to move things around. How you doing, Mike? You're getting to play some right now. You're not sitting around all idle, not doing anything, are you? I see you're always looking for games. Just making sure you're actually getting to play some. You can see I keep doing that and thinking it's killing me. Jason's taking a look at the table now, see what he's gonna work his way into. Say we do have another match coming up here in a little while. This one might be a little close to it. See Jason's dog Harley back there in the background, checking things out, trying to get in the game. Jason's trying to decide where he's going next. Kind of a mess there. His cue ball's tied up in that bunch right there along the side. Let's see if he can get something working here. Didn't go well. Well, that's going to bring Steve to the table now. Let's see if the spot ends up changing Steve's approach here. Knowing that he's getting 2 on the wire. See if he changes how he works it. See, he's taking a look. See where he decides to start working at here. Let's see here. Steve's gonna start with the 6 ball up in the corner. Nice. That works out good. Uh, brings himself just back beyond the spot there. 5-ball looks like it's going to be an issue. Unless he can get around behind it or bump it off that rail somewhere. Plays the 2-ball all the way up. Comes back nice to get the 3 in the same pocket. You should. All right. Hopefully you guys didn't hear that. I'm glad I didn't have my microphone on because I don't. I think. Yeah, I'll get it in just a second. I think they changed them. Let me find out, Junior. Hey, Hollywood, are those original Valley rails on your table? Are those original Valley rails? Are those original Valley rails on your table? Are they original Valley rails on your table? Yes. Yes, they are, Junior. All right. Where is the button I want here? It's not the button I want. I want that. I don't want that. Is that the button I want? That is not the button I want. Why is that not showing up? All right, so Jason gets that first one. Yeah. I'm trying to do 100 things at once and it's not working for me here. Oh. He's Hollywood's checking Jesse. He'll let you know. Um, so here comes Jason. Break up the second rack of the set here. Give me 1 second. I'll be right back. Okay, got things figured out. Yeah, Junior, I know at one point he did actually talk about. He did talk about that. So we're gonna hook Hollywood up. We're gonna get Hollywood in here. Give me a second. I'll get him all plugged up. So I know you guys were jonesing to hear him yabbering. Now we can get him going here. All right.
Next here? Next to the valley? Or a place well, I put 2 tables in there. That's what I said.
All right. There's Hollywood. Let's see if we can get him. He's all fumbling around. Hold on.
Can you hear me okay?
Oh, I got you. How you doing, buddy?
I'm doing all right.
All right.
You need to put Steve down for 2. He's getting 2 on the wire.
Oh, yeah. I forgot to put that on there. Yeah. Good call. That would have had me all messed up later on. We got Hollywood hanging out with us now. Now he can talk better crap than he types.
Yeah, I was in the tub.
Let's just leave it at that. I don't think anybody needs to know anymore.
It's not a very pretty sight, I'll be honest with you. Jason's going to try to play the 2 in the corner. He's going to try to carry him off the 5 ball there, I think. Yeah, that's what he was trying to do, or the 1 ball, whatever that is.
That's the 1 ball.
Steve getting 2 on the wire here. They were going to play a race, and they were going to play 9 ball, but they decided to go back, give Steve the spot, race to 10, with Steve getting 2 on the wire. Send a reminder out. We are going to be doing off the rail from here, aren't we? Friday night.
Yeah, as far as I know.
Yeah, we'll recap all the action. The big Will Thompson pun match that went down Saturday night. We'll be talking about that. We'll be talking about all these matches that have been going on here at the Coop. Don't forget, if you want to get a match here at the Coop, just you got to let us know. We'll get something set up. All matches that are set up here at the Coop, I just will let everybody know because there was some discussion about it. If we have available stream to set up, it will be streamed, so you can't hide from nobody. If you're playing here and we have a stream available, it will be streamed.
Well, that's going to bring Steve back to the table with ball in hand.
I look for him to get out here. I mean, there's nothing really tied up too much. Does have the 15 ball to contend with. He's got to find a hole for that, but I mean, hit that a little short.
Yeah, Jason, you can hear Jason off in the corner. He's still not real happy about his last little issue there.
Well, Steve's just got to work his way around the table here. He's just looking to see where he's got to be here on the 14 ball there. I got to turn around and look backwards. I'm facing backwards to the table so I can speak.
Right. That's at least the nice thing you can.
But we do have it up on the big screen here at the Coop, so I can see that. And you hit that really nice. I think what you're going to see him do here is come off this 14. He's going to go down there and try to get that 9 out of the way right now, make room for the 15 ball. He might play the 10 on the side first, though. We'll see what he's thinking here. Yeah, I thought that. He's going to go down here, play the 9, get the 15 out of the way, and work his way back down the table. Smart move, probably, I'd say. If he likes his angle, anyways, he kind of tree-topped himself a little bit, but Steve can, with his height, he can reach right over there, no problem.
And we had somebody in the comments earlier asking if he was 8'2". I told him no, it was more like 8'1.5".
He's a pretty tall guy. I still find it amazing that he used to drive open wheel modified stock cars. I mean, I don't know how he fit in the damn thing. He's a tall guy.
I didn't have a roof on it or something. Sean, we know wood's backwards. We know that.
Sean N.
See, even he does. I'm not doing it. I'm not going there. He was over here the other day trying to explain to us.
Noslick. Sean Noslick.
Yeah, I'm still not going there.
Not?
No.
I think I got it down. Sean, I can't operate a chainsaw. Noslick. Sean, I almost chopped my arm off. Noslick.
Larry L. That's what he called you. Let's see if Steve can get out here and get himself in good shape.
Yep. Going up 3-1. He does have the spot here, so he did get a head start. Jason was nice enough to give him the spot after the first game. And just so everybody knows, because I know there was a little talk in the chat, little chatter in the chat room there that about the spot. They negotiated that spot to begin with, and Steve didn't want the spot. He wanted to play heads up. It was his idea to play Jason heads up in the first matchup. Jason did offer the 2-game spot. Steve didn't want it. Steve took it the second time, though.
Yes.
Probably for the best. And, Jason gets on a roll. He's tough to beat.
Absolutely. There we go. Fourth, well, technically, what, the third rack of the set. Third rack. Mr. Oder to break. They're playing winter break.
Also, just a quick reminder, we do have another matchup.
Yeah, he caught a ball, came back and caught his cue after he broke.
Now it was a 14 ball, but it wouldn't have been a foul until the 14 ball.
Right, exactly. We had that same thing happen. We had that exact same situation the other day. He caught the 14 ball, caught his cue after he broke, which isn't a problem because it didn't. You too, Sean. You have a great one.
Is Sean, I can't operate a chainsaw, leaving the chat room?
Yeah, he said he told us have a good Memorial Day.
Oh, I'm gonna miss Sean.
All depends on this next shot.
So, but we're back to where Steve, when he broke the 14, hit his cue ball on hit his cue on the back, coming back.
Oh yeah, came
And
back.
then
That's a foul. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, and they think they were under the impression that just the 14 hitting his stick on the way back wasn't a foul. He thought it was a foul when the cue ball hit it, but technically on the break, no, it's not, because actually hitting the 14, you changed the direction of an object ball.
Right. Yeah, you change the course of that, then yeah. Then
It's different than trying to shoot over ball and tapping the stick with your ball. That like that.
Correct.
That's
Correct.
a different situation. So. Oh, no worries, Mike.
All right, Jason's working in tight quarters here. He looks like he's gonna try to play this combo, but he's gonna have to play this a little tight. Yeah, I didn't think that would go.
He's not happy. That's something else with Jason too. Is like I've been talking about how much I like watching him plan out his shots and stuff like that. And it's another thing is when he makes a mistake, you can see that in most pool players. But
Jason's definitely a perfectionist. He doesn't like to make any mistakes. If you watch him, if for those of you pool players out there that are more of the beginner style or something like that, novice or low end open players, you ever want to watch somebody that really spends a lot of time on footwork, making sure his technique is perfect? You come and watch Jason Welker play. He likes to set his feet. He likes to make sure his hand spread's the same. He likes to do everything the same every single time. And then when he gets a little out of whack, it bugs him. He's definitely a perfectionist. There's no question about that.
It's one of the things about seeing all these different players play, and you find little things about them, that it's cool, and that's one of the things, like I said, I really like to see.
I've always said that for the beginning pool player, the best person to watch play pool is Allison Fisher. She has the best pre-shot routine. She follows it every time. She never gets up on a ball. She stays down on everything until the ball's in the hole, etc. And I mean, Jason Welker plays a lot of the same way.
And you have to. I mean, it's true for a lot of things, not just pool, but a lot of different a lot of things that you do. Jason's dog's going a little crazy. He's mad that he's not getting to play. So Steve's found his way to the table here, working the stripes, playing the 12 ball. You smell my puppies, don't you? Yeah. He's really taking a liking to Steve's wife.
Yeah, he likes her.
Well, that 11 ball looks like it might be a problem. It's tied up on the one. He's going to address that right now.
It's no problem. You just come over and slide it over, get on the 5 ball. And Steve's caliber, I mean, he's certainly can be out from here. There's no question about that.
No, Steve's not a slouch. And
Oh, no. Jason made it look easy the first set, but the thing about it is Jason's a very good shot, and you know, if you give Jason the opportunity, he's going to beat you.
right, it wasn't like Steve was up there missing shots left and right or anything like that. I mean, Jason had a powerhouse break,
Oh yeah.
and he was just, you know, and that's what comes with the winner break thing. You get control of it, and it's hard to. You know, you have to wait for a mistake, and obviously Jason doesn't make a lot either. So
Let's draw down below the 8 ball here. It looks like. Oh, gonna play it in the side. Okay, next shot. Very nice shot. Now here's where your technique comes in the ball. Then you just got to make sure you stay down. Don't hop up on this ball. And put a nice roll on it, just like that.
then he did. He stayed
Very
down
nice
good.
shot. Steve taking the lead. There's that CMB construction company. William Lilly. Billy builds it better. Billy's my guy.
He is. I almost thought he was gonna pop in today. And this thing is.
I need to talk to him. I got to have that wall built outside my garage and put a garage door, or put a access door to the outside from the front. I'm gonna have to talk to him about doing that.
I know.
Maybe I can get him. Maybe I can get him to donate it. I'll let him put his logo out on the door.
There you go. Big CBM construction mural.
Hey, you want to come over and do a couple $1,000s worth of work, and I'll put your logo on the door if you do it for free. You buy all the stuff. I'll sit and drink beer and watch you do it. Well, I can't drink beer anymore, but I'll pretend to drink beer and watch.
All right, so it's the 4th rack of the set. Remember, Steve's got 2 on the wire. He's up now, obviously. It's winter break. Kyle match, first one was in 10-5. Steve's break's been consistently.
He made a ball. That's half the battle playing
Right.
a ball. But the problem is it doesn't matter if he takes solids or strikes here. He's still going to have a lot to contend with. And this is where your 8-ball skills will show here. Because at some point in time he's either going to have to play a good breakout shot, or he's going to have to run a few balls off the table and then get himself to a good save.
Right.
Where do you play safe against Jason Welker? That's kind of a tough question. To be
Right.
honest with you.
And we saw earlier, Jason has a lot of tools at his disposal. We saw with that nice out on the 8
He's
ball.
got the dog. He's got the dog to distract his opponent. That's for sure. I would find that very distracting.
Yeah. Well, at least he doesn't have him trained to like poop on his shoe or something like that when he gets up. So Steve's taking a good hard look at things, see what's going on. He's gonna play the 5 ball. Q's gonna roll over towards the side rail. Come play the 4. 2-6 is gonna be an issue. 7 might even be 2. I don't think that goes past the 12 there to get down to the. He does have the 1 right there to maybe give him a way to break it out.
Yeah, he would have liked to have been straight in probably on that 5 ball. He's looking to break out. Looking for a breakout here. I just don't know what he's going to do here. Where his plan is.
Ooh. He was looking. I think he wants to play the 1 all the way up.
And he's going to try to draw back, knock that 2-6 out of there. We'll see what he comes up with here. I thought maybe he tried to draw that 1, but he went ahead and played safe. Now see, there's your smart shot right there.
Yeah, that was.
Because if you're going to play a safety against Jason Welker, that's where you got to play it. You just can't leave him any options.
Right. We're going to see Jason ponder this a bit. See, and that's what I'm talking about. You can see him just really looking all over the place.
Well, I don't question that he can get a hit. It's a question of whether he can get a hit and leave Steve without a shot, and that's going to be pretty tough here.
Right. Yeah, he doesn't have any good option other than trying to respond with a safety here. 'Cause he's tied up on that 2 ball. He can't. I thought maybe he could get a piece of that 14, but he's tied up on that 2 ball. So he's going to have to come down off the bottom rail.
Yeah, that's a good shot
Got
there.
a good hit. And he didn't leave Steve much of anything, really. And they actually messed up that 4-7 even more, or the 1-7 even more. Let's see what Steve can call the 6-ball. Oh, what a nice try.
It's not a horrible leave. He's trying to keep the holes plugged up, keep Jason on the defensive here.
Right. Which, at this point, is probably his best plan, at least with this rack.
I think what he's going to try to do is going to try to play this in the side pocket here. Put a slow roll on it, maybe. Nope, he's going to go ahead and play safe. I'll try to get the hot cue ball hit right in there. If I get it, I think he wanted to get it behind that 11 ball.
You get the 6.
No, it doesn't look like it. I can't.
No, I don't think so.
He might be able to put a little spin on it and get it there, but the problem is I just don't think he can spin it enough to make it and hold shape.
Right. Yeah, you're going to give up one for the other. You're going to make it, and then be stuck afterwards.
Once again, don't forget about Off the Rail this Friday night. Well, between 7 and 7:30, we'll come to you live here from the Coop where we cap all the action from this week. Over the weekend, Memorial Day week, it's been a really big weekend for pool here at the Coop.
Yeah. We put a good, 6, almost 7 hours in yesterday.
We should call it the Donald Kolthoff Open. I mean, the guy's been playing everybody.
And we're going to have him here in just a little while.
Yeah, he's got another matchup coming up with Jason Welker. I'll give Donald credit.
Oh, no, he's playing Goodman.
Yeah, Goodman. I mean, he played Carrillo yesterday, and now he's playing Goodman today. He likes biting off more than he can chew.
Oh.
Yeah, there was no way he was going to make that. He was just trying to lay it in there and leave it tough.
Yeah. I'm hoping that you did see the 6-ball thing and the 6-ball break and the.
Yeah, I seen Rick. He made 6 balls on the break and didn't have a shot.
It was, and still managed to lose the game.
I played in a tournament over in Clinton. It was last year. I made 5 balls on the break, and I didn't have a shot. I had to jump. I had to jump the 9 ball to make the 2. I jump it, I make it, and then I have a simple shot on the 3 ball to make one shot. I just a simple cut, just almost straight in, and just completely dogged it.
Actually, I told people I mentioned that it was a real good example of.
Very nice shot there.
He's still got quite the little mess with that. Has 12 and the 11 there.
Yeah, what he needs to do is what he's going to try to do is get shape on the 11 ball. He can get shape on the 11 ball off of this 9, and he's going to use that to break that 7 and stuff out of the way to get shape on that 14 or that 12 ball, whatever's sitting there.
Right, because
he's got a plan. I can see it.
Oh yeah.
He's going to try to leave the cue ball about right where the 9 is. That's where he wants to leave it, just a little shy of that. Stop it right there. He let it roll.
I think he's going to play that.
He wants to get the angle on that 11. I don't know if he still doesn't like it. I think he's going to go end up playing the 15, but no, he's going to go and play it. He must like it. You're going to see some Spinnerowski. There you go. Now that beats that ball out of there. He still might have to leave himself. I don't know if I can't tell if the 14 ball goes past the 6 or not. It's hard to tell from this angle, but it doesn't look like it. But he might be able to get below it here right now. He's looking at it.
It'll go off of it. I think it'll go. I think he
Well,
can
he can
score.
definitely go rail first and
Yeah.
carry it off there for sure. But I don't know if he's going to want to try that. But we'll see what his plan is here. It might just go right by it. I don't know.
Well, I think it will. I think it does. I think that 6 ball's just far enough over.
Yeah, if it went past it, he'd be down on it already. So I don't know. He's got to think about this for a second. Not to mention he's got to get it back and forth down the table. Yeah, that's what
Ooh.
I thought.
I'm gonna go out on a limb and say he's not happy.
No, he's not happy. He's definitely left Steven out here.
Yeah.
Biggest thing is he just needs to negotiate this one ball to 1 to the 7 or wherever it is. The tricky part is Jason, when he left that ball, kind of blocked the pocket down here.
Right.
Steve would really like that to be open right now. He's going to have to. I think what you're going to see here is he's going to go ahead and play the 1, but he's going to have to somehow try to get shape down here back. I think he's going to try to go up and down the table here. Here he comes.
Oh,
Didn't quite get there.
15 got in the way.
Now he's still got a shot here. What he's going to do is he's going to have to bank the 7 back at him, or he's going to play safe. He can play safe here. He'd have to play perfect shape because he'd have to nudge it in there so that the 8's blocking both the 10 and the 15 ball.
Mhm.
That is not the easiest shot. I would probably go for it. Try to bank it back at me. Get the cue ball down here and hit the 2-6. Get it out of there. I'll try to work it out of there somehow, and then get your out from there. But we'll see what he does. I would hit the go button here. The bank is not that tough, and it's almost natural shape to get down to the 2-6. And it's liable to break it out. He's looking at it.
Are you really? There's really no way to go back and forth to end up on this side of the 2-6.
Well, the cue ball's naturally going to come down, and it's going to go off the rail. It's going to head right towards the 2-6. It's probably going to run right into it. If he hits this good, it'll probably run right into it and break it out. He's calling it. That's what I would do too. Let's see if I'm right. Here it comes. And he did touch it. He does have a safety option here. I don't know if he sees it, but I do. He can bank. He can also go for the bank shot here. The 2 ball will bank up in the corner, which is what he's looking at. But he's got to hit it in such a way that he's either going to bump the 6 or get back on the other side of the 6 ball here. It's going to be not the easiest shot in the world, but it's what he's got.
Right. Steve's another one of those guys too that I've actually really enjoyed shooting against and with watching because he's
couldn't ask for a nicer guy to play with.
Oh yeah. He used to come down and play at Wise Guys on our Friday tournaments.
I'll never forget the night he was playing Kenny French. He got all fired up. I never seen Steve fired up before. We had to call we put the camera on him, and there was the foul shot.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Never seen him so fired up in my life. I thought we were all going to have to take shelter.
Yep. Yeah, and I kept having to try to talk to him and talk him down a little bit, and it wasn't working.
I think the bush light was getting to him.
He did. He's a ton of fun.
It's great.
Yeah. Matter of fact, I think that shot actually became one of the referee rewinds on the TNT page at one point.
I think it was. Yeah. I think what you're going to see here, if he hits this correctly, he could come down and lay the cue ball right on the 6. and it would give Jason a shot. He'd have to kick at the 10 ball or whatever that is down there.
Yeah, the 10.
And once again, I think he's kind of in a his back is up against the wall here. I'd probably bank the 2 ball and see what happens.
No, you're asking me. He's kind of dangerously into this, overthinking this now. I think he's spending a little too much time trying to decide what to do.
Another shot he could do if he could go to the right side of the 2 ball and try to lay the cue ball and the 2 ball right on the rail. Let's see what he's doing here. I'm not sure if he called that or what he's called. Yeah, he's going to try to lay it. There you go.
Hmm.
Yeah, he just tried to make it tough on him. The problem is you're playing Jason Welker, and he'll probably figure out a way to get out of this.
I mean, shooting the 15 up is going to be the cue ball on the weird side of the table, but with the right spin, he could probably get back over there pretty decently.
Yeah, but he's got to contend with the side pocket here. You roll this ball forward.
Oh,
Just like that. Yeah, you got to gin this one to make it. He's almost on the rail. He's gonna have to go. He's gonna have to go up and down the table twice. It looks to me like. Yep, there he comes.
Caught that 6 ball.
Oh, if he catches the 6 ball and gets a lucky roll. And it's not an easy shot here, but he does have a cut shot on the 8 ball in the corner pocket.
Jesus Christ, Jason.
Not a happy camper.
He missed it so bad he almost knocked down the lamp over top of the pool table. My skulls are...
Their skulls are rocking.
Yeah, the teeth are chattering up there.
He was definitely not happy about that one. So Steve's got another chance here.
He's over there, got his arms folded, pouting. He's a little upset.
I don't know, but I thought maybe he was
He
going
doesn't have to wreck my nice light, though. I mean, jeepers. That's an expensive light. I paid a lot of money for that light. I got it for free.
I was going to ask
Actually, what it was is it was an extra on a big job that I did, a big lighting job I did. And the lights are like $80 a piece.
Oh, no. Oh. Steve says, nope, you got this one. We're going to be right back. Hang tight. Jason Welker, 2. Steven Oder, 4.
Build your dreams. Call CBM Construction 815-716-6727. Offering all your construction needs from remodeling to new builds, as well as heating and cooling services and installation. If it needs done, CBM is ready to serve you with their professional service. Inside and out, Bill builds it best. Licensed, bonded, and insured, CBM Construction has you covered. Check them out on Facebook and give them a call to get your estimate today. CBM Construction.
All right, so here we go. Steve, get the rack in the set. Oh. As if he wasn't already upset. That didn't hurt. That didn't help at all. So,
well, if I had any criticism of Jason Welker's game, is that he tends to get a little. He does tend to get a little bent out of shape early in a match. If if he hits a bad shot or whatever. If I was to critique anything about his game, it would definitely be that. He's calm. He's actually a really, really calm guy too. But in pool, for some reason, I played golf with him too and get a little wound up. Just keep your composure. That's what this game's all about. The more you can keep your composure in this game, the better you're going to play.
right, because you start getting upset and hitting. You start hitting really bad.
As I well know.
What do you mean?
I've broke more pool sticks than anybody on the planet. Maybe Earl Strickland might have me beat, and be the only one probably.
It looks like he's going to start off with the stripes. Shoots a 3 ball, comes back and breaks some stuff out. So and kind of to take that a little farther, I think Steve's going to have to take advantage of that.
Sure, absolutely.
Yeah. He's calling the combination. He's calling the 7
We
ball.
see it. We see it.
Nice. Oh, how did that not go?
Tightest side pocket, Whiteside County.
That's what I was gonna say. Wait, I was promised loose women.
Jason comes back in and thinks he was outside looking for a sledgehammer so he could finish off my light.
Right? He's like, how do I take that thing out of its misery? Don't forget, if you're watching, you can hang out with us in the chat room. Watching us on YouTube or Facebook, just jump in the comments and say hey. Let us know you're hanging out with us and who you might be rooting for, just in general.
Yeah, click the like and share button. You know, share it as Karen.
Yeah. You can start yourself a really nice watch party. Get a bunch of your friends, hang out, throw it up on a big screen, crack some beers.
Yeah, we're gonna be. You know, we put on a lot of entertainment in the last few days.
We have.
Well, you have. I kind of just stand around. I just provide the venue.
Right. Ooh. I don't, since I got you here now, I was just talking to our friend over there from G1 TV, and we are going to try to put together a little, you remember this G1 Showdown, the Moscone Cup thing?
Yeah.
We are trying to work out a little pigeon coop versus Jay's Garage.
Well, there we go. We can do that. I got my players already in mind. So if G1 wants to bring it on, you know, I got my guys. You bring your guys, and we'll stomp a mud hole in you.
There we go, Eric. If you're watching, we can start working it out now. He said he's got
Alex Grell. I got Will Thompson. I got Rick Carrillo. Well, Rick Carrillo might want to go down there and play with them guys. I don't know. I mean, I know he plays down there in that area. So, but I got Alex and I got Alex and Will to start out with. So that's my top two guys. So you figure out what you want to do from there, pal.
We got to work on it though. Yeah.
You know what we should do? You know, I think would be the best way to do it is. In all reality, I think the best way to do it is establish Fargo rates, get Fargo rate, and have a Fargo rated teams, a G1 A team and a G1 B team, and we could have, you know, our aces take on their aces, and you Fargo rate it. You know, have whatever the cap might be. I don't know. We would have to sit down and figure out what the cap is, but you know, and that'll make it fair. And while we're talking about that, Jason's just over here just running out. Because Jason would be another one that'd be on the team.
Yeah, he gets that one taken care of good and quickly. Obviously, got his head right.
So I got Alex, I got Jason, and I got Will to start out with. And then I'm going to take how many players? We've got 6.
It'd be a 5-person
Okay,
team.
well then I got Alex, I got Jason, and then I'm going to take. Let's see. Are we playing 8-ball or 9-ball, or do they play both?
Well, and that's kind of stuff that we could work out for it, because, like I said, it's like I said, it was we were talking about.
I don't like their guys' chances. We'd beat their brains in.
We'll have to figure it out to make it good.
We here at the Coop, we got some players.
They have yes, yeah. We're gonna work on it because I think that'd be great. Bounce back and forth between the venues and
we could think of that. Well, I got all sorts of trash talking I can get going now.
Well, you
just lit up a whole new avenue for me. Jason with a big break, but I didn't hear anything fall.
I did not. He's had some great breaks so far today. On the plus side, he kept the cue ball on the table. So
Jason's gone up. It's 5-4. I didn't. How'd that happen?
Because I pushed the wrong button.
I was just going to say, there's no way it's 5-4.
It's 3-4.
It was just 4-2.
Sorry about that. I pushed the wrong button. Good catch, Hollywood.
And the thing about it is if you let us keep score, we'll definitely win.
Right.
No, G1, that guy's he's got a good thing going on over there. What's the gentleman's name? I forget.
Eric Naretto.
Yeah, Eric. That's right. Yep. Yeah, he's got a really nice setup. Got a really nice diamond table set up. And I mean, you know, if he's putting on a lot of streams too. So if you get a chance, go over to G1. Is it on YouTube?
He does YouTube and Facebook.
YouTube and Facebook.
Yeah.
So there you go, folks. Between the Pigeon Coop and G1 over there, I mean, it should be plenty of pool to watch.
Yep, Jay's Garage. Jay's Garage plays on G1 TV, and it's a nice setup. He does.
We'll have to go down there and do a little commentating with him on some matches or something.
And go hang out with him a little bit. Yeah.
Sure, absolutely.
We're all in this together, one big happy team.
Yep, until once a year we have to play each other, and then we're going to talk trash for several months.
Right. Hey, that's part of the game.
Oh, I still like my odds. I'm still trying to think my team. So I got Jason, I got Will, I got Alex. Who else am I gonna? I wonder
Well,
if I could.
I don't know
I
if-
wonder if I can convert Chad Vilmont to be a pigeon. I could probably get him to become a pigeon.
I don't know how. I don't think they have many masters though. Is
Yeah,
Jason-
like I said, what the best way to set it up is to have the team have a Fargo rate cap, so that way you have, A players, B players, C players, D players, and whatnot. Maybe even require a woman player. We got some women here that belong to the page, and we could get them and put a team together like that, and that makes it the most fair.
Right.
Because otherwise, if you're just going to stack up the teams, boy, he can go get 5 of the best players that he knows, and I can go get 5 of the best players I know and let them have at it. But let's see all skill levels play.
Right.
Figure out what the cap level is for the Fargo rate, and then figure out the 5 players or 6 players, whatever we have, or have an A squad and a B squad, and have them both take them on. That'd be good.
Well,
It'd be good for pool. It'd be good for our area.
right. That's the beauty of things like this is we can work back and forth with him and negotiate some stuff and create
Sure.
the best match and show for the people to watch. So
Absolutely.
here goes Jason. Looks like going at the
Gotta be a little
5.
careful with the 8 ball here.
I think he was trying to get it broke out. I'm gonna use your motorcycle as a stool here, buddy.
Yeah. Go over there and grab one of them chairs.
I will in a minute.
Yeah, but that'd be a great idea. And then he's also got his Moscone style tournament that he does down there between
Pontiac and Streeter. Yeah,
Yeah,
because
Pontiac,
that's
Streeter.
kind of what we were playing on was maybe doing something like that between the Pigeon Coop and Jay's Garage guys.
Sure, absolutely.
It'd be a ton of fun. We could play a round or 2 in one venue and then play another round or 2 at the other.
Well, what you do is you just swap it from year to year. One year you play down his place, one year you play up here. I mean, granted, if things go well and try to get a diamond table up here too. That'd be the next. That's kind of the next goal is to have a diamond table here at the Coop because I just think not that a lot of people around this area play on a diamond, but it just makes you play better.
It does help your game.
Sure, absolutely it does. A lot of people are scared of the diamond table, and to be honest with you, I'd much rather play on a diamond simply because of the fact the tables break better. I tend to make more balls on a diamond table than I do on a valley. And we all know that the key about this game is all about the break.
Mm-hmm.
Now, granted, there is no question that it is a little tougher to make pocket balls on a diamond table, just simply for the fact that the pockets are tighter. But if you can get beyond that, you're fine. I mean, the diamond table just rolls better, it plays better. It's just simply a better piece of equipment. Not that there's anything wrong with the valley either. You put ridgeback rails on the valley, put Sabonis cloth on it, it'll play close to a diamond.
Those newer diamond or valley bar boxes are.
Oh, they're nice. They play well.
Mhm.
I mean, they're still not a diamond table, but I
No.
mean, they still play decent.
Nice shot there by Steve.
Steve's the only, I guess, his biggest contention. He's got the stripe down here by the 8 ball. And it's just a matter of fact, it's just a matter of what his plan is with that.
Right. So, Mark, I'm not sure exactly. Do you know what they're playing for?
I know what they're playing for, but I just generally don't try to discuss it online. I mean, they're playing for a few bucks,
That's I'm with you there. I only ask about the races and
The only reason that we talked about Will and Pun's money was because it was advertised.
They were-
Everybody wanted to know what they were playing for. They were playing for big money, and they were playing for 5,000. These guys aren't playing for 5,000.
right.
They're playing for
There's
Don't get me wrong. I mean,
money.
let's just put it this way: they're playing for enough money that the loser will be buying the winner a really, really nice steak dinner, probably a couple of really nice drinks, and some dessert. So you figure it out.
It's not a free fun for all match. That's for sure.
And and once again, these matches aren't generally about how much money you want to bet. It's these are friendly grudge matches,
Right.
and you want to keep the money friendly. So it's not like it's a ton of money, but it's enough money to get your attention.
Right. I think the money's more just to make sure you bring your game, so you don't
Sure,
just.
absolutely. It's keep your attention. I mean, everybody. There's a lot of people out there that they just play in a completely different gear when there's a few bucks on the line. I mean, they're practicing for free, and then they have a tendency to just not play as well. You put a dollar on it, and all of a sudden you got their attention.
Right. Yeah. When there's something at stake, it's a little different.
Absolutely.
Steve's found himself a little groove here. Let's see if we can finish it out.
He's going to have to go 2 rails here. And 1, 2. And I think he got there. Boy, did he ginned that one. He hit that one right on the dot.
Let's make sure he doesn't move the 8-ball too much. Oh, no.
No.
Oof.
Now he's got himself in a bind here because what Jason's going to do is just go down and play safety.
Yeah. Jason's going to make him pay for that for sure. That's harsh.
And unfortunately, it's looking a lot like Christmas here for Jason.
I'd see him, and when I look at it, though, it almost seems like it kind of works for both of them in a way.
No, trust me.
I mean, it obviously falls more in Jason's favor because
all Jason has to do is just be careful here. He's just going to play the safety. I mean, that'll work, but he didn't want to leave Steve that angle though. For now, what Steve will try to do is kick right behind it, catch a piece of the 14, and be able to leave the cue ball laying it behind the 8-ball. But it's still a really, really tough shot. Let's see what kind of touch he's got here, folks.
which side's he going on? Oh, man. Oh, that was almost the perfect shot.
Yeah, that was an eighth of a turn of being the nuts.
Oh, man.
As they say in poker, that would have been the nuts.
That was incredible.
Unfortunately for Steve, this is just not good for him in this situation. Jason will for surely get out here. He's going to tie up the score. He's going to eat up that 2-game gap right here. Oh, he might have got. No, he's okay.
Yeah, no,
He tried to mess that up.
So, Jason erases the
2-game spot is now gone.
all even up. We're playing even now. Don't forget, check out all the TNT socials: Snapchat, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. And of course, you can always check out our website, buttersweather.net. Find out all kinds of information, what we got going on, how to get your own fight night special, how you can become a sponsor, get your business up on our stream, on our website. All kinds of fun stuff you can do. So check that out. Give us a like and a couple follows, and you'll be all set to go. Here comes Mr. Welker now to break the 7th rack of the set. I know that doesn't add up with the score, but remember Steve was getting two games on the wire there, so.
Yeah, we're still trying to find some action for Jason. I mean, he's looking to play some games. I'd like to see him play. I'd really like to see Jason and Adam Thomas play. I think that'd be a good matchup there. I think Adam would be at a little bit disadvantaged, but I mean, still a pretty good game there. I'd like to see Jeff Clark getting some action over here at the Pigeon Coop. Get Mike Creighton over here. I know he's been chomping at the bit to play somebody.
Oh, yeah.
They're all advanced. Them guys are all advanced players, and what we try to do here at the Coop is try to keep people at as level as an even playing field as possible. There's, like even in this match here, Steve came in knowing that he was the underdog. He wanted to play Jason even the first set to see where he stood. He found out. He got the 2-game spot, and they're playing it out now. Jason's also, ran down that gap already. So
Right. And
that's the thing when you start. Jason's definitely a high end advanced player. Maybe even some would argue, he's plays at a master level. And, Steve's a high end open player, maybe a lower end advanced player. So there is a gap here for sure. But you are doing shorter races. I mean, it is a race to 10, and that doesn't sound like it sounds like a long race, but it's not a race to 20 or 25. You won't see a huge gap in difference here, but Jason's definitely still has the advantage, even with the 2-game spot. I think realistically the spot probably should be 3, but they agreed on 2.
I'm gonna look it up. Oh, jeez, you got all kinds of them there. I was gonna look up there because I know Steve has one. I don't know how well established it is, but I'm gonna look up their Fargo rates real quick. See, I can't remember if I can.
Jason's probably in the 630s, 640s, I'm guessing, and Steve's probably in the.
Jason has played up in Beloit.
Oh yeah, he has, but I don't know if he's got enough robustness to have an actual established Fargo rate. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I know Steve. He's played with us. So.
Steve's probably in the upper 5s, playing in this area, I would say. But realistically, if he was to play like in the Beloit area, blah blah blah, so on and so forth, I think he'd be, right around where I'm at, 570s to 590, somewhere in there.
Jason's got a 249 robustness with a 665.
665, yeah. Well, it's a little higher than what I thought it was, but realistically, if he plays at a consistently and was going to Beloit and going to the bigger tournaments, he'd be probably in around the 630 range, somewhere in that ballpark.
Steve is just shy of established at 150 robustness to 586. So
Yeah, that's what I figured he would be.
Let's see. We'll tell you.
And realistically, in a race to 10, it's probably about a 2-game spot. 2 to 3 games.
We'll find out right now.
Well, 50 points is a ball, or a game, I think.
Well, a race to 10. They must have changed this. You couldn't do this before. Well, the Fargo app gives Welker an 88.5% chance to win in a race to 10.
Sure, heads up.
You're right. So, I messed up.
So in order to get that to 50-50, you probably have to give Steve probably 3 games.
Here we go. That's the one I wanted. Yeah. Goes anywhere from 4 to 2. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. 4 would be a little much. I mean, it's hard to spot somebody 4 games in a race to 10, and I mean it's hard to spot them 3 for that matter.
And that's in a hot, so that's a quick, given the advantage. You know what I mean? So, even in the medium class race, it's still 4 and 2 in the mild. And TNT tournaments are the 60. What is it? The 65-35.
Correct. And the thing about it is when you are spotting somebody, the better player shouldn't be penalized because he's practiced more, played more, and got more experience. The 2-game spot is a fair spot.
Right.
I mean, could Jason spot him 4? Sure, but then he's putting himself at a huge disadvantage there.
Right.
And that's the problem with spotting. Where do you start and where do you stop at the spot?
Right. No, yeah, the 2 is.
My Uncle Jimmy always said, just play better.
Right. Yeah. Well, and that's the nice thing about the Fargo is it gives you those options, because basically they're looking at what kind of match you want. Do you want it to be done and quick or competitive? So
Well, you always want the matches to be competitive, which is the goal of Fargo rate, is to try to figure out where two players are that are different skill levels. What you gotta gap them. But the thing about it is I just think, and I mean this usually works against me, but I think the better player deserves the benefit of the doubt of the spot. I think, if he's given 2 games, or he or she for that matter is given 2 games, and they say they can give 3, 2 is plenty.
Mm-hmm.
Make the guy that's the lesser player, make him work for it.
Right. There's got to be some incentive to get better. You don't want.
That's right.
You don't want to sit back and rely on the spot.
And that's the problem with spotting. I mean, people get so used to being in a certain, like an open class or advanced class. They have no desire to try to move up because they can get a spot and play with somebody that's a better skill level. Well, all right. Well, you can still get the spot, but you're still at a disadvantage. So that makes you want to play better.
Yeah, and seeing now, like that Fargo rate, the first of those odds they gave you, like you said, were heads up, gave him in favor of Jason 88%. So then you look at the match. Oh, nice hit. Steve was trying to get to that 15. Jason put him up the top. He got up there pretty nice. Got down there pretty nice and got it. But those Fargo rate match odds, what they do is they change those, take those odds from that 88% win that the 88% chance to win that Jason has, and the spots based on. It roughly goes anywhere from, if I remember correctly, the hot is 70-30, I think it is. Mild is the mild is 65-35, which is what we do, the 2-game spot, and then the other one is 60-40. So it still leans to keeping the better player at the higher percentage of winning, but it's supposed to level it out and it does work. I mean, we use those odds a lot. We use that.
Well, the proof is in the pudding. I mean, you've ran so many tournaments up in the Dixon area and stuff like that by using the Fargo rate or the yellow, and you've produced many, 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 many different winners.
Oh yeah,
great. And I can honestly tell you this. I mean, back in the day when Leisure Time was open, and this is no offense to my Uncle Jimmy that used to run the tournaments. He was the one that was deciding whether you were a 2, a 3, a 4, a 5, a 6, a 7, or an 8, whatever you thought your handicap should have been. And the better play, there was 4 or 5 guys that would come every week, and between them 4 or 5 guys, that's where your winner was.
Looks like Jason's going to get up a game here now. So.
Yeah, it takes the lead 5-4.
We'll be back in just a second. Hang tight. All right, so 8th rack of the set. Mr. Welker break.
He hit them so hard my jaw rattled.
Yeah, I felt that one myself. That was pretty. Spread them out nice. That probably doesn't.
I don't think Steve's going to like this one. I think you're going to see Jason get on point here, run this rack right on out. Solids are wide open. There's nothing tied up. Every ball has a pocket. I think this spells trouble with a big T right here for Steve.
See Jason studying it, looking for a road map.
Yeah, he'll definitely work out a pattern before he gets started, and this is another thing that a lot of the amateurs need to learn by watching Jason. He really picks out. He's already decided from the first ball to the last ball what order he's going in here.
And you can even, and that was something I was touching on earlier. You can even see him work out the variable where the cue ball. This is where I want the cue ball. This is where it could go from here.
Yep.
And makes adjustments and allows a little room for error here and there, so he knows.
Well, and that's the key, you know. Ooh. Now what you're going to see him do, you're going to see him draw it back to the left and probably play the 7 ball right in the same pocket as he's playing the 5. Or that's the 3 ball. I'm not sure. It's the 3 or the 5.
Well, he's shooting 3 now.
Yeah, he's going to draw it over to the left. He's going to play that 7 in the same pocket. Or he's going to he'll get on the 6 here. I think he wanted to play to the 3 ball first, to be honest with you. Or the 7, whichever that is, 3 or the 7.
He just pocketed the 3. I think you're right. He did want to play the 7 first.
And now he'll get back on the 7 here. Or he might go down and grab the 2 after this. Or the 4.
I think he's still focused on that 7. I think he's going to get a better.
Yeah, well, the 2 ball, he's going to play. And there it is.
Man, it's another guy like I talk about when I'm watching Rick Curlow play. So another guy who got real good command of that cue ball.
Yeah, speaking of command of the cue ball, he left it short. Still not a hard shot here. The only thing you got to be careful is when you go to cut this 8 ball in, it doesn't go down here and catch it at 14 or something and kick off of it and go in the corner pocket or scratch on the side. You don't want to do that either.
No.
They'll put a little pace on this. There you go. And that's what I was saying. You know, you go down there and kick off the rail and get an unlucky bounce.
All right, Jason up 6-5 now.
6 to 4, I
6
believe.
to 4. We'll be right back. All right, so here comes Mr. Welker. Oh, look at that. Proving us wrong.
Did Goodman show up early?
Yeah.
With a big break, but I didn't hear anything fall.
No, I did not either. Steve's going to find his way to the table. Steve does not look happy with the way things are going.
Well, he ain't got nothing to complain about here. He's got a wide open table. Nothing's really tied up. It's just a matter of execution right here. A man at his skill level should be getting out from here.
He starts with the 3 ball, puts that away pretty nicely. Oh. This is why we don't put the commentators on camera.
I got a face for radio.
You and me
In case
both are.
anybody's wondering, Goodman just came in and I've been flipping him off. Because we're friends like that.
We're close.
Close.
Takes the 4 ball, nice shot, comes back, bumps the 13 a little. Probably play the 5 ball, work his way to the 6.
Just put a nice little pace on this. There you go.
Good angle for him to be able.
He's still kind of trapped on the 7 ball down here. He's got to find a hole for that. Yeah, Mike came in and I wasn't really watching. I don't know if he bumped it and got it out of whack or what happened there.
No, that's where.
Okay, he's got an angle on the 6, but just don't know what his his plan is for the 7-ball here. Just
Our whole next match is now both players are in the building.
Don Koltoff is here. Mike Goodman's here.
Ooh. I don't think he got enough.
Yeah, he can spin it, and he can get it there with a spin. He can use the 9-ball over on the rail to stop the cue ball. So that's not his problem. It's just whether or not he's got enough to spin it in or not. Let's just see if he's got it.
Ooh.
That's why I said he's got the 9-ball over there to keep him there. So
He almost got a little too much rail first and got stuck behind it.
yeah, he should be in good shape here.
That'll help.
Bingo, bango, bongo.
Steve gets back up on the board there. We'll be back in just a second. Hang tight. All right. Looking for Mr. Oder to break it up. Just gets the 8-ball on the break, and now he's going to decide if he wants a spot or he's going to decide if he wants a spot. Gonna spot at every rack, it looks like. See what he's gonna. Looks like he's decided to go ahead and spot it. Gonna start with the 7-ball. Hollywood's having a conversation with Mr. Goodman about his crazy match. Are you back now? He's fumbling.
We're over here talking action.
I heard that. We'll keep it a secret for now.
Yeah, my mic was probably on. Everybody probably heard exactly what we were talking about.
No, I turned you off. I'm good at that.
When are we going to find you a match? That's what I want to know.
I got to teach somebody how to run the stream first.
I know how to run it. All you got to do is turn it on. I can.
Oh,
You turn it on. I can get the rest of it.
that was harsh.
I can. What? Yeah, there you go.
Do what?
You can play Amy Herbin. I'd like to see you play your wife. I think your wife plays better than you do.
It goes back and forth, dude. I'm not up on her at all.
That's
So
what we've heard.
yeah. Oh, I walked right into that, didn't I?
Jason's over here showing off, making 2-3 balls at a time now.
Right.
Steve's getting beer out.
That shot on the 1-ball had to hurt a little.
I think you're going to see him get out here. He's still got to play the combo here at some point.
Well,
Yeah,
this would be
carom
that
shot.
point.
Yeah, he'll play the carom shot. Mikey's right. There you go.
That opened it up real well for him.
Yep, sure did. I think you're going to see a 7-5 lead. Jason here. Jason's just a tough nut to crack.
Yeah, like you said, all the work that he puts in to play the game that he wants, and it's
Well, he's the only guy I know that'll sit for 6 hours and hit the same shot. Like that shot he just hit on the 8-ball. I've seen him set that up and hit it 500 times.
And that's
Literally 500 times. That's not a lie. That's not even an exaggeration. 500 times he'd hit
and
that.
well, that's how that old saying goes, right? You don't practice a shot till you make it. You practice it until you don't miss it.
That's right. You don't miss a lot. I mean, I can remember Jason playing back in the day when he was just a top-end novice, low-end open player, and he worked on his game every single day for hours and hours and hours a day, and he went from where he was at then to where he's at now. He plays good.
That's what it takes. I mean, it's natural or not, you still have to stay on top of your game. So to race the 10-8 ball live from the Pigeon Coop here in Rock Falls, Illinois. Look at
Just crushing that break.
Jeez.
Just pounding it.
that doesn't bode well. Steve did get 2 on the wire. Jason took that away pretty early.
Yeah, the 6-ball must clear, so he's going to go ahead and play that. I think
Yeah, it does.
you're going to see another ERO here.
Yeah.
If the key is just it's shape right here. If he gets shape here, he's out.
Man, he did.
Ooh, no, he didn't
Made
quite
that.
get there.
Hooked himself. He's got the 1 ball in the middle of the table.
Well, I was going to say he's not hooked. He's just not where he wanted to be. He just needs to hit this. The key is when he goes to suck it over towards the side rail there, the long rail, he's got to make sure that he doesn't suck it into the side pocket. He might have to use the 11 ball or whatever that is there to help stop him. That's what he was looking at. Oh, and he stuck it. He stuck it right between the 2 balls. Oh, my Lord. That's what they call gin, folks.
Oof. It's just nasty.
He ginned it. That ball was hit perfect. He just got to come out center of the table somewhere and avoid the little mess that he's got down here, and this game's history. Mark it down in the books. It's either, and that's where Jason really excels over the open players and stuff like that. He's looking right where that cue ball's gonna hit the rail. Bam! Right where he put his stick to.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and that's what it takes. You have to be all in on your game to get it to work out like you want. We'll be back just a second. Hang tight.
8-5.
Build your dreams. Call CBM Construction 815-716-6727. Offering all your construction needs from remodeling to new builds, as well as heating and cooling services and installation. If it needs done, CBM is ready to serve you with their professional service. Inside and out, Bill builds it best. Licensed, bonded, and insured, CBM Construction has you covered. Check them out on Facebook and give them a call to get your estimate today. CBM Construction.
I don't remember either, but either way, it was good.
I should get some type of residuals for that commercial then, right? I mean, I did come up with the slogan, Bill builds it best.
You get a penny every time it plays.
I think Bill should come over here and build me my wall and put my door and stuff in, because I gave him a slogan that's going to make him millions.
Rich beyond belief.
Yeah.
A big break by Jason. Nothing fell, so Steve's going to find his way to the table.
Well, Steve's got himself in a hole here, and he's just got to. This is where you just got to grind it out, you know. Win, lose, or draw here. You can't just throw in the towel. You got to try to grind it out. Try to get a win. That's what you're here for.
You're definitely not out of this game. No, I mean you're down, but you're not out.
Yeah, and it also will, when you're
Hmm.
down like this, it also shows character. I mean, Steve's showing character. He's not giving up. He's still trying to get out. He's still trying to grind away, and that's the key here. Just can't throw in the towel. Just can't do that. If you do that, you're never going to be a winner in this game.
No.
Anybody can win from front running. It's when you get behind and you have to grind and you have to really, really, work on your patterns, work on your technique, work on everything just to try to grind out a win. He's a little straight on the 2 ball here, so I don't know what his plan is. If he's going to try to draw back to get back to the 6 ball, I don't think he's got a hole for the 1 or the 5 for that matter.
No.
He might try to pull it over and play the 3 down in the corner. Nope. Excuse me, got a yawn going on here.
What you going to do that for? You know those are contagious, right?
Right.
Oh.
I tell you what I am going to do. I do have to run into the house for a minute, and I have to take some more medication, and I'll be a little bit, and I'll try to be out before the start of the next match. So you close the show on this one, and we'll see you for the Goodman Koltov match. I'll be back.
All right, buddy. Hollywood's passing along the secrets of commentating. And you know Matt, you can't let the score dictate your play. You gotta stay in it till it's done. Just he's gonna kick at the 5 and try to put it inside. Ooh. Just misses. That's gonna give Jason ball in hand, which probably won't work out well for Steve, unfortunately. Our next match is supposed to start at 3. It might be a little delayed because what we'll do is when this match is over, we will stop the stream. We'll stop the stream and start a fresh one for the new match. So make sure that you got your notifications turned on wherever you're watching, YouTube or Facebook. And then we'll get the second stream started. We'll take a momentary break in between, let the next match guys kind of hit some around, get warmed up, and then we'll be back. Jeez, working on clearing this out pretty quick. He's ready to put this one to bed, it looks like. Nice job with that 9 ball. Let's get the 10, 13, and 14 left here. He's going to should clear that up a little bit. Takes the 13 up. It's looking like he wants to play the 8 off the 10. So he's going to probably shoot the 14 first. Gets the 10 in the side nicely and gets great shape on this 8-ball. And that'll put Jason on the hill. So don't forget to follow us on all of our different socials: Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, and of course over at our website, buddieswizard.net. Find all kinds of information about upcoming stuff when we get back to playing outside people's houses when we're doing our leagues and tournaments. We still haven't made any final decisions on the doubles leagues as far as the TNT leagues. I know for a fact that we are going to still go forward with the Rock Falls Double League. I'm looking into what we're going to be able to do with the Dixon one. So keep up with all that on the different TNT social outlets. And of course, we have the TNT Leagues group for all the league information. So Mr. Welker is on the hill. Tries the 11-ball up in the top corner. Gets a nice, decent spread. So see if he can finish this one off here. He's going to take a look around, plot his attack. He's kind of looking at the solids right now. Looks like he decided to go to the stripes. Kind of jumped that one a little bit. He's gonna get Steve to the table now. I just cannot get that thing to go like I want it to. Oh, Steve steps up. Gonna shoot these solids out. He's got a little pace to his step here. So determined to get back on track here. Nice shot on that 4-ball. Gonna have to do something with this 3. I think you might be able to get on it. Runs a cue ball off the table to get to the 5. Just enough angle where you might be able to break it loose, come off the 5 here. Oh, it comes back out nicely for a 5 for the 3-ball. Exactly what he needed right there. A great out. Oh. Oof. Wow. Oof. Just missed that 8-ball. That was hers. Those 15 should go on the side pretty decently. be able to slide this past here. Set up for the 8-ball. Yeah, put that one away. So Mr. Welker will take this one. All right, so sorry about that. I hit my button. I didn't mean to. Mr. Welker takes that second set 10-5, and we're going to take a quick break here. We're going to shut down the stream, and then we're going to be back in just a few to get our Don Koltoff and Mike Goodman match going. So hang tight. Make sure you click your like and subscribe on the YouTube side if you're watching over there. Click like and follow, and turn on your live notifications over on the Facebook page if that's where you're watching. And we will be back in just a bit with Don Koltoff and Michael Goodman, and I'll get you some race information on that on the next stream. So appreciate you guys watching. Hope you're having a great Memorial Day. Good time to run out, grab some more beers or whatever it is you are doing. Let the big screen rest a minute, and then we'll be back and bring you some more pool action right here live from the Pigeon Coop on the TNT. Thanks a whole bunch. We'll see you guys soon.